Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be playing Horizon Forbidden West on PC, running a overclock Asus Strix RTX 4090 graphics card, and AMD Ryzen 9 7950X 3D CPU. So firstly, as always, I'm going to show you the graphics settings really quickly. So we are running a render resolution of 3040 by 2160 on my 4K 144Hz display. VSync is disabled, and video low reflex latency is enabled. HDR10 is enabled. We wait 2 or 3 days for that to process on YouTube. No dynamic resolution scaling. Anti-aliasing is set to DLA, which is native 4K. No upscaling, no frame generation, just the way I like it. Raw GPU power, and all these other settings here are fully maxed out. Highest preset with everything fully maxed out. Most of the very high setting and a 15% raised field of view. Vignetting and chromatic aberration is turned off. So we're going to go ahead and test 4K native, and then we'll do 1440p, and then we'll do 1080p native. So enjoy the show, guys. I'll be quiet for now, and I will mention something when I do change the resolutions, and we'll talk about performance. But enjoy the show, guys.
Good hit.
Those things are like reindeers. They don't really seem to want anything to do with you. They don't seem to fight, which is interesting. Maybe they're just friendlies. Not sure. I'm kind of new to this game. I do own it on PS5 also, but I really didn't play it all that much. So I really only played to benchmark it on my PC, and this is pretty much where I left off on my PS5. So, but it is a beautiful game. It does have nice visuals. There's a little bit of texture popping every now and then when you're traversing, which is not a good thing to see on a PC game with a high-end hardware, but I guess it is what it is. You could even see some foliage kind of getting drawn in as I progress here, so it's not perfect, but it's fine, I guess. It still is a beautiful, gorgeous game, no matter what, any way you put it, I guess. But I guess in some ways they kind of toned it down a little bit because this is a console PS5 port, so. Okay, so it looks like 4K native or 1% lows at 35%, average frames per second 107, and it seems to be running just fine. The frame timing graph is nice and smooth, no issues. Really nothing to complain about, so we'll go ahead and go down to 1440p here. Apply. Give me 1 second for my monitor to respond here. But yeah, it is a very gorgeous game. Like, it really does have some nice visuals, and I do like the nature aspect of it, which I did mention in the other game, the monkey game. So I do kind of like the nature aspect with all the colorful colors in the water, foliage, trees, plants, flowers. It's really beautiful to appreciate sometimes, you know? Even the underwater is pretty detailed too. If you get somewhere where you could go underwater, it's really something else, I guess, to appreciate. But I hope you guys are all having a nice weekend. It is Saturday, so I am off today, so that's why I probably don't sound as tired as I usually do.
Can't override that now. Need to get data from the cauldron if I can find one.
But it looks like 1440p native here is maxing out at around 157, looks like. Hard to at least see anything there. It was totally blocked by the camera there.
There's no ammo for this.
Shit. Not good. Surrounded. So it looks like 1440p gets up to the 170s here on this little bit less demanding part of the mountain here. Gotta look for some more arrows or some wood to make arrows. Let's see what I got here. Oh yeah, I should have some. Yeah, I'm good, I think. Yeah, I'm good. We're good. I didn't realize that I picked it up earlier. But yeah, such beautiful foliage. It's really detailed, and it reacts to the player's movement. Just really nice. Not the best camera angle there, but what can you do? So even there's some texture popping. See all the shadows? They wear off and then you get closer. They get more detailed. So yeah, I think that's something that they kind of also have in the PS5 version, and they didn't seem to upgrade the PC's version of draw distance for some reason. Not sure why. I mean, I'm sure this hardware is more than capable. I mean, no doubt it would be.
Machine's onto me.
I think he's too far away. Couldn't take him on. Too much muscle. Alright, let's go down to 1080p native here, and we'll see how that runs with this 4090 and AMD Ryzen 9 7950X 3D CPU. So we are applied, 1920 by 1080p. And that should bring the max frames per second a little over 200 frames per second, looks like, depending on the scene. So it's funny, some games when you lower down to 1080p look a lot more blurry. This one actually still looks good. The foliage looks a little, I don't know, fuzzy, like kind of like grainy, if you will. But some of the textures, like of the player and stuff, still look really good, I think. I think it's really detailed, given that this is only 1080p resolution. But some areas of the foliage don't look so well, I would say.
Ready for anything now? What's back here? I think I can climb up this cliff.
Try to remember how to use my... Oh, there we go. Forgot. When you play so many different games, as I mentioned before, it's hard to keep track of all the controls for all the different games, you know? At least for me it is. Maybe I just have not the best memory, I don't know. It's hard to see, too. I'm trying to think how I'm going to get up there. I'm trying to remember how to use the grappling hook. I don't even remember how to use it. Is it? It's one of these triggers or bumpers. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I forgot honestly, which I apologize for. There we go. we're making progress slowly but surely. Jumping around like a monkey. Yeah, screw it. I tried. But it looks like 1080p maxes out around, I think it was 208 frames per second. And it seems the average around 130 to 150 depending on the scene. Maybe a little bit higher than that. We'll go back up to 4K native, apply. And then I know some people like to see with frame generation, which I'm honestly not a fan of, but we'll go ahead and enable it just very briefly to show you how it runs with frame gen at 4K native. And that seems to put us between 125 and upwards of 130 for frames per second. For me, if a game runs over 100 frames per second without frame generation, then I really don't see a real necessity to use it. So I do like to kind of avoid using it when I can get by not using it, because I'm just not a fan of not only the higher input latency with the frame gen, but also the fact that it's just putting frames that are not even there, you know? It's kind of cheating, if you will. So I'm gonna get destroyed if I don't get out of here. That takes like, I'm getting the hell out of here too. Nice acrobatics here. Side scrolling this mountain. Okay, let's go back to turning off frame gen now. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do want to show you that it does give you a nice boost. And then without it, again, we're a little over 100 frames per second, depending on the scene. Sometimes a little bit lower than 100 if it's a heavy scene. Can't see shit though. Okay, so there you have it. I just wanted to test a little brief video of Horizon Forbidden West at 4K native, 1440p native, and 1080p, and also 4K with frame gen. So just a short little video, not the longest one, but I got some things going on today. It is the weekend. I'm going to try to enjoy myself. You know, I'm not working, so I'm going to try to do some things outdoors and enjoy the beautiful weather. So until then, hope you guys have a nice weekend. If you did like the video, do give this video a like. And if you want to see more content like this, more 49 game videos, and more Ryzen 9 7950X 3D CPU gaming benchmarks, feel free to subscribe. So thanks for watching. Appreciate all support. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow on Sunday. Later, guys. Peace out.